And y'all, Chrissy Teigen's cookbooks, honestly, shockingly good. But we're here to resell. Welcome back to Sale, Resell, Sold. I believe this is week 30. I don't know. Christmas in July is over, which means we're getting closer to the actual Christmas, which is Q4, which a lot of us look forward to. We are just going to do our top 10 like normal. And like normal, I don't know what it is. We'll start with number 10, which is, kind of a oops, my bad, but sort of not at the same time. My middle kid was getting rid of a bunch of his clothes, and he gave me a whole stack to go through to see if I wanted to resell anything. Most was just, geez, I'm not even sure I want to donate some of these, but this was new with tags, so I comped them, and their comps were fine for something that was free. I was like, okay, sure, they're cute. Little blue house pajama pants. May the forest be with you. It turns out he didn't actually want to sell them. He put them in the wrong pile. But I didn't know that. They took 39 days to sell. They are super cute. They sold for our full asking price of $19.88. And since they were given to me, our net profit was $14.44. I'm supposed to talk about the ROI, which is just an infinity % symbol, because we didn't pay for it. Let's go to number 9. I still can't pronounce this airlines, but this was an Aqua de Parma business class amenity bag. It had all of its components. Everything was there. We got these at the estate sale with the yard sale prices. These were like 50 cents or something like that. I grabbed a whole bunch of them, and we've sold 2 so far. And I say a whole bunch, I mean, I grabbed like 7. Somebody sent an offer of $20, and I said, sure, because cost of goods, 50 cents. Our net return on that was $14.60, with our ROI being $2,920. The relevant site, I still don't know, but it took 31 days to sell. Number 8. Okay, so I'm a Post Malone fan. He's fun to watch. I really, really like his old YouTube videos and see how far he's come. So I bought a bunch of his Oreos off of Amazon. I think cost of goods was $3.50. The flavors sounded good. I don't eat Oreos because I can't stop. And that doesn't apply to all Oreos. It really just applies to golden Oreos, which, if I could survive on golden Oreos, I'd probably be happy to do so. And then a close follow-up to that would be lemon Oreos. We've had these listed for 157 days. They are within a week outside their expiration date, which is probably why ours sold, because they probably had a very the closest expiration date to what maybe some of the others were, because ours were certainly not the cheapest. But this person ordered 2, paid full price. They paid $29.76, and our cost of goods was $7. Our takeaway on that was $14.73 with a 210% ROI. It took 6 months to sell, almost 6 months to sell. They were fresh when we listed them. And then, I'm sure they're just like Twinkies and don't expire. They're not real food. They're just really delicious. I actually don't know if these are delicious, but they read like they're delicious. Number 7, Polo Ralph Lauren button-down shirt. I got this at the 50% off sale at Plato's Closet that I went to. It was listed for 9 days. And there were others listed, but we had ours listed lower because it had some spots on the back down at the bottom that somebody else could wash out. I wasn't going to take the tags out and wash it. Once you took the tags off, the price dropped by half. They sent a $30 offer, which I accepted because I really like to see things go out the door. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to hold on to this stuff just because I could make a couple more bucks. I paid $6 for it. Our profit is $15.60, which is fine for not holding on to it. I think just over a week, I'll take it. Our ROI was $2.60. Disney Resorts, toiletries, H2O, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotions, bar soaps. And this is from one of our trips when we stayed up in Bay Lake Tower. This was, I think, in April. Our suite had 3 bathrooms, and every day I went through and took all of the toiletries that they put in there and brought them home. When I got around to it, I listed them because we have sold these toiletries before. I always take the toiletries out of whatever hotel I'm staying in. I either donate them or resell them. I mean, why not? Because a lot of people can't go to Disney and they take the toiletries so they can use them, and then they run out and they like this stuff. My hair doesn't like it, so I would just bring it home and sell it. I took an offer of $23.55 on this. Again, it has an infinity % ROI because we paid for it. Okay, the room wasn't cheap, but our net return was $16.02. Number 5. Autograph cards, Chef Mickey's, Topolino's, Garden Grills, and Cinderella's Royal Table. My kid has no interest in these. I have no interest in these. I just put them in my purse, hope they survive the day, but take them out when I get back to the room, and then bring them home. And for a while, I was just shoving them in my closet. When we started reselling, I started posting them, and we've sold several autograph cards. And when we went with our older kids, you used to get, they used to have a photo pass photographer at these style places. And then you would get, as part of your meal package, a framed photo folio of you and the main character of that themed breakfast as a souvenir to take with you. And then with the advent of cell phones where everybody has a camera, they did away with that. And I suspect it was cheaper, and the prices certainly didn't drop. But this helps offset some of the costs of going as frequently as we do. I took a 50% offer on this. It's not like these take up any space, but they're, free-ish, right? They're free-ish. We'll just make that a word. That's a reselling word. These are free-ish. I have more. I can turn around and relist again. So like I said, I took a 50% offer. This was international. Went to Great Britain. They started lower. They started a lot lower. And ROI is infinity %, and our net return was $16.80. And what does this help us recoup in our terms of cost? Because it certainly doesn't pay for a single meal, but maybe gas. Gas from our resort to that resort or to that park. I mean, who knows? Thankfully, I can flip some of this Disney stuff. And we have flipped a lot of it. Number 4, Animal Kingdom Avatar Navi 3 stacking trays. This was something I bought when I was there early April. There's a video, a hauling video. It's up here, it's over there. We have a hauling video on with the stuff we picked up at the Character Warehouse in Orlando. I didn't comp a darn thing. I just was, once you had 2 things in your hands were full, the store is packed, you can barely walk around. We got these for $14.88. I actually bought 2 of them. And this one sold for $49.88 with an ROI of $143 and a profit of $21.26. Number 3. What? Oreo Post Malone Posty Swirled Salted Caramel and Shortbread Cookies. Yeah, I actually bought 5 packages of these. I think this was the max Amazon would let you allow at one time. These sold at our full asking price the very next day to somebody else in the Southwest, because the other package went to the Southwest as well. Not the same people, but close by. My husband thinks it's because the expiration date was within the week. So they bought the rest of them. Let's see, that $44.66 for the 3. Cost of goods was $10.50. So our net takeaway was $21.39. These also sat in our house for 157 days and a 204% ROI. Number 2, Banana Republic Watershed Mill Valley Denim Jeans. We got these at the same place we got those business class airliner amenities. These were new with tags. They were $1. And he sent a $30 offer, and I took it. Because as I mentioned, I am in the business of selling stuff. I am not in the business of storing stuff. And this was perfectly fine for me. You might have held out, and that's okay. You might have more space. But since I only paid $1 for these, I was happy to let them go for $30. There weren't many listed in this style. There's plenty of Banana Republic listed. After fees and whatnot, our takeaway was $23.50, and the ROI was 2,350%. That's good. That's good for me. And then this one, Disney Mickey and Minnie Picnic Blanket, 80-inch by 80-inch. I picked this up on clearance at Target a long time ago. I don't know why. I don't like to picnic. I don't even like to be outside if I'm being 100% honest with you. And this July, I mean, it's August now and it's beautiful now. Now it's in like the low 80s for whatever reason. But this past July has been brutal. It's like close the blinds, draw the curtains, don't let the sun in. Hot. Every walk to the post office has just been miserable. In fact, a couple of times we just drove and it's very close. And it was just, there's gnats and it's hot and it was so hot. Anyway, this is weird that this is our best flip. There's no cost of goods on this, and I would have gotten this on clearance at Target. I did not pay $20 for this because we have no need for it. But I was like, oh, look how cute it is. I'm going to buy that. Maybe we'll go on a picnic. But probably what it was is for like people who insist on going to play dates outside at like playgrounds. And I was like, oh, at least I'll have this blanket. But honestly, I already have blankets for that. Or he says 4th of July fireworks because we don't go downtown. We have a huge fireworks display downtown. Huge. I'm not going downtown for that. I don't go downtown for any reason. Certainly not during tourist season, for a tourist attraction, for a holiday blowout. No. No, thank you. Anyway, took an offer of $30 and listed for 219 days, which is a long time. So yeah, I'll take a $30 offer. But yeah, so no cost of goods there. We've already felt it and recouped it. So net $27.89 and an infinity % ROI. It's cute though, right? I love Disney. We've got Disney. I'm repping my Disney today. Me telling you to like and subscribe isn't going to make you like and subscribe. That's something you're just going to have to do on your own when you feel like it. I've watched YouTubers for months before I'm like, fine, I'll subscribe to you. Your YouTube's going to feed it to you anyway. Oh, yes, and apparently we're filming all over the house. The room we were filming in before, it's not empty, but it's hollow. The audio's not that great, and it's, we'll see how this one works out. This is the dining room. My pared down collection of cookbooks. I collect cookbooks. This is probably my 3rd or 4th round of collecting cookbooks because I get rid of them all the time. My husband's like, you have too many books, you need to get rid of them. And then I see things on YouTube where like, I used to have that cookbook and it's now worth $350 and McKay's gave me $1.50 for it. Another reseller made a nice ROI on that one. You're welcome. Vintage Martha Stewart, anybody? What else? What else we talk about? My uranium glass up there, and then my vintage coffee grinder. I got those from my grandparents. Same with that clock. That was made by my grandfather's father. And then my crystals, because what can it hurt, right? Yeah, I can, by the way. I didn't know if you knew that. So I have a lot of this way. I have a lot of canning books. This red book's one of my favorites. The blue spiral bound, that's a family cookbook. My great-grandmother owned a restaurant, I don't know, in the 40s and 50s maybe, in Milwaukee, and was a phenomenal baker. And she used to love to bake for us. You just have to say, great-grandma, could I get a chocolate pie or a lemon meringue pie? And like, it would show up within the week. Oh, so good. And y'all, Chrissy Teigen's cookbooks, honestly, shockingly good. The food I have cooked out of there, phenomenal. I think it's her second Hungry for More that has a Parmesan minestrone that has a Parmesan broth for, it's so good. I did Souptober last year and that was one of my favorites. But we're here to resell. I can start a cooking channel or, where I talk about food all the time and cook stuff. You let me know. I'm here for that, for real. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.